What's up, everybody? Andrew Herbert, Herbie the Love Bug here. We're in Edison, New Jersey at Apollon Gym. We just got some training in, basically a leg session. It's a nice gym here. It kind of has an old school feel to it. A lot of good machines, some machines and equipment that you don't see at very many gyms. So whenever I am at a gym that has stuff like that, I like to try this, the stuff that I don't have regular access to. So most of my, obviously I squat, and so most of my leg training will revolve around some type of squatting movement. Here they had I don't even know what it's called, but it's like I think they call it a V squat, or there's pads that go on your shoulder. Not a hack squat though. And there's a platform at an angle and you load plates on the side. But I like that. It's kind of, there's no padding on your back, so there's still that a bit of instability, but it's not as unstable as a back squat. You can really kind of load it up, but you still have to keep your back tight. It doesn't do that work for you. So that was my starting movement. Just kept adding plates. So I got to like 10 plates a side, which is about the max I could hold, I think. I just did a top set there for like 10 reps. Then from there, they had a vertical leg press, which I just remember back in the day seeing like Arnold using that and the old school bodybuilders. So most gyms don't have that, so it's kind of fun to give that a shot. I had to stand up. I was sitting on a tire and it was giving me a glute burn, but not the good kind. So back to the workout. Second movement was the vertical leg press. And I've probably done that 2 times before in my life, so it's a bit of a foreign movement. It's just a change of pace. I did 3 sets of 10 there. At that point, just trying to get blood flow in the legs, get kind of a pump. Then from there, went to more isolation work. When I do isolation work, whether it's arms or legs, I like the superset. I feel like it saves time, but it also, you get a bit more of a kind of conditioning benefit from it too. And as far as the pump goes, you're attacking both sides, whether it's the biceps, triceps, or the quads, hams. You're getting a lot of blood flow in the whole area. So I did seated hamstring curls, supersetted with a sissy squat, which again, that's a rare piece of equipment, the sissy squat, but it creates a really good quad pump, quad burn. So I used that. Alternated those 2 things, 3 sets on the sissy squat, 3 sets of 15, 4 sets on the hamstring curl, doing 10 to 12 reps. And at that point, that was pretty much it. So, I'm 9.5 weeks out from Boss of Bosses 6. So my training's starting to ramp up. I've been having some knee issues, especially on my left knee. So that's one reason why a lot of my leg work has been lighter weight, but higher reps. And as I get closer to the meet, I'm slowly bumping the weight up. And obviously as the weight goes up, the reps come down, with the hope being that with the time window that we have, I'll be at a good competitive weight by the time the meet happens. So I do that, and then I have my deadlift day. And then for every squat or deadlift day, which I identify as lower body days, for each one of those, I'll have an upper body day, which will revolve around some kind of pressing, whether regular flat bench pressing, buffalo bar benching, slingshot benching, any variations like that. And then I'll throw in a lot of my upper back work with that too, just to cover the whole upper body. So that's my basic split, is lower and upper. Yeah, I squat roughly twice as much as I deadlift. I think that's because of the better carryover from squat to deadlift. Also recovery wise, everyone's different. And I know some people can deadlift, multiple times per week. For me, deadlift takes the longest to recover from. So, so that being said, I'm gonna, not do it as frequently, because if I did, it would kind of wear me out more. Squats I can recover, especially sleeve squats, and I'm planning to compete in sleeves, so I'm not doing any wrap squatting right now. And then I'll go, so my deadlift day, obviously, other than the deadlift itself, will be posterior chain type movements and back things, barbell rows, good mornings, stiff-legged deadlifts from a deficit, some lat pulls, things like that. On the squat days, I'll still incorporate some posterior chain work, like various types of hamstring curls, GHR, things like that, just to really protect the knee. Like I said, I've been having some knee issues, and I have over the years, so I feel like building up the hamstrings should protect the knee somewhat. And I'll do light, high volume, like leg extensions or quad type movements, just to get a lot of blood flow to the joint without putting a ton of mechanical stress on it. Nice thing about being a power lifter is that when it really comes down to it, all you need is, you know, a bar, some plates, a bench, and a rack. So just about anywhere you go, you're going to be good. It's just when it comes to the assistance work and things like that, you just kind of have to mix and match with what you got. It's the countdown to Boss to Bosses 6 at the end of August 31st. Getting ready for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, maybe learned something new from it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below and check out this next video.